since we got here, which we totally should have. Callie's here.
Oh
is here.
shit!
Yeah,
Callie is here.
like we have not talked about him since we got here.
Yep.
He's here, and I remembered this like 2 days ago, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Like, man,
I was halfway through drawing
sure
everyone.
missed
I was
him
just
a
like,
lot,
"Wait a
huh?
minute." Hey, I remembered.
No, trust me, I remembered.
But hello, Internet. Welcome back.
Hi, internet.
But I don't think you missed him very much.
I did. How dare you?
Does not seem like it, Neddy.
I don't remember.
Who?
Yeah, the edgy gunslinger guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has been a minute. But welcome back, players, viewers, anyone who missed partaking in this event. It has been quite some time. I hope you've all been doing pretty well. Chat with these guys. They seem to be doing well for the most part. And yeah, I guess unless there's anything else. Oh. Almost immediately forgot our buddy Blue, aka Anadi, has updated some of our player tokens. He's still working on Ziggs.
For me, because
Yeah,
he doesn't care about me.
No, it's because Gaza took 4 days. It's because Gaza took 3 days. It was almost at 4, but it was 3.
3 business days.
Yeah, I did Alexander. I finished him like as we were talking to each other.
Oh, so do you want to send it to me real quick? Oh no,
no, Alexander, not Zig.
Okay, yeah. The character Alexander,
bro.
I'm gonna ban people making characters after player names.
Please.
Listen, you don't call him Alexander IRL. You call him Alex.
I mean that's semantics, but
and you don't call Alexander Alex, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Call him chicken feet and
call him a lot of things, but I guess
none of them are nice.
Since it's been a minute, we'll go ahead and hit a recap of best from what I can remember and a little bit of watching from the previous video. We are currently playing Tomb of Annihilation, and we are getting close to the end, to the final climax. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. And at this point in the adventure, they have been adventuring for several months, probably almost close to a year in-game time in the tropical jungle of Chult, which is home to various prehistoric creatures, mostly dinosaurs, and has seemed to taken on a rather unsightly plague of various undead infecting basically everything like they do. And all their clues and their adventuring has finally pointed them towards a long-forgotten city called Omu. Here they believe to find the curse, or the source of the curse, something called the... forgot. The Soulmonger. Something called the Soulmonger, which seems to be behind this death plague, whatever it truly is. And along the way, they have encountered various different peoples of the jungles, and they have most recently made an uneasy friendship with a very elderly catfolk called Bag of Nails, along with their companions Shashik and also relatively new Mbok. They are journeying through the city of Omu, trying to find clues about where this soulmonger is, what it is, maybe possibly stop a snake death cult, and since they just remembered, maybe find one of their friends who was taken here kinda against his will.
Friend, loose term there.
At least two we forgot existed.
Imbuck and Bag of Nails haven't mentioned any demons. So wherever they are, they're hiding.
But
it's because they're not demons.
They are demons.
Before we get started,
you thought they were devils.
On this new day, in-game day, we're going to do a little bit of a retcon. At the end of the last session, we kind of skipped forward through the full night to get a interaction out of the way that would take place in the morning. But I described that each of your characters had a relatively unpeaceful night's sleep, even though you did manage to get some hours of sleep. And that is because each of you were haunted by horrific dreams. You're not sure if they were purposeful or if they were just induced by stress that you guys have been having to deal with, or maybe some malign being is taunting you. But we'll just go in order since I don't feel like rolling these for each of you. And so we'll start
Yeah.
with Anadi.
Oh.
During your dream, you seem to find yourself back in the temple of Shigambi, surrounded by
Oh.
your compatriots as you guys are trying to figure out the clues and the puzzle, trying to figure out the mystery. But you soon find yourself alone. And as you are daunted by this sudden just being alone, all your allies are gone, the walls of this temple seem to drastically shift and change, almost to like the visage of a bear trap that slams down upon you. And as you are caught in between the jaws of this massive uh, steel jaw, your vision sort of pans out as the steel jaw becomes the jaws of possibly Shigambi, this very proud looking Commodon, the jaguar with the mane of snakes, and it licks its bloody fangs as you as your vision fades away into a wakefulness.
Damn. We did his shrine and everything.
Gasa, you find yourself taking a relatively peaceful stroll through the city of Omu. Everything seems better than it is now. There's not as much overgrowth. The buildings are intact, and you can hear the sounds of like people living, market sounds, people pushing strollers, uh, murmuring of conversations and bartering. But then comes the darkening of the sky, and you feel an earthquake as buildings begin to crumble and topple over. Fire rains down from the sky very apocalyptically, and a dark uh, fog begins to whirl in, filling the streets. And as this is happening, all the peaceful sounds of city life turn to the frantic and terror of, well, you would expect to happen to people who were experiencing such a terrible situation. But you don't see anyone save for a single figure that slowly begins to walk in your direction. This odd, cloaked figure whose visage is just flowing in the wind, almost like he's made of smoke himself. And you just hear the simple pit pat of his feet getting closer, and the staff that he wields just knocking on cobblestone with each step. And as this figure dawns closer, it takes on a more and more horrific shape as that of some kind of undead, some kind of zombie-like creature. And it seems to ignore you, almost like you aren't there. It almost seems as if it's going to pass you. But as it does so, that's when you notice that you catch its vision as its eyes whip around and look upon you. And you feel it goes to say something, but then you wake up. Bob, in your dream, you see a mighty serpent, some kind of like anaconda or boa, a jungle snake. It's heavily wounded as it has wrapped itself around its clutch of eggs. You watch as these eggs slowly hatch, and the little baby snakes worm their way out and into the ground. And as they do so, you see them get thinner and thinner, almost worm-like, before turning into roots. And your vision chases these roots back up to horrific trees that turn into very decrepit humanoid forms, very zombie-like. Almost forgot who you were playing. Alexander, the character.
Yeah.
In your vision is, or dream, it's rather odd. You yourself, your character, is a rather, he's a rather larger individual, rather muscular. But in your dream, everything seems much too big. Almost like you're viewing this from the perception of like a child. But in this dream, you are somewhere you don't recognize, inside some dimly lit, horrible dwelling, and before you is a massive table with a grotesque feast of platters and bowls filled with dead bodies and various organs and severed limbs. And also at the table with you, you might recognize three horrible old women. You believe them to be the Sohn sisters, though you have no real other implications other than just a feeling that's who these figures are. And one of them turns to you and says, "What's the matter, dear? Not hungry? We made all this for you." As this one of the figures tries to, baby feed you a spoonful of what looks like severed fingers. In the dream, the smaller you, puts up a resistance, but eventually they, being that they're stronger than you, they overpower you and they laugh as they force feed you fingers. And the other two begin to join in, stuffing you with various unnamables from this horrible banquet. And then Zig. In your dream, you almost have like a skyward view of the whole continent of Chult. You're not sure if this is exactly what Chult looks like. You've never seen the full continent from this perspective before. But you see it vibrant and green, and you can hear all the jungle animals, the birds, the dinosaurs, the monkeys. But then all those shrieks and hoops and hollers begin to just fade away as you watch all of Chult begin to turn brown and wither as all the green and the life is sucked away. And as you're watching this force being sucked away, you see it going into a funnel that feeds into this monstrous black cloud. And you can just feel this cloud staring back at you with a deep malevolence. And then that's it.
Damn. Huh.
And now you all awaken to a new day. Zig has his little interaction with Bag of Nails, where he discovers the tiny little trinket that he keeps in the wall. And you guys begin to do whatever it is that you do to prepare before you set out to this next day of adventure, this next goal of whatever you guys wish. At
Nutty
this point,
pulls out the Shigambi cube and looks at it nervously.
all right.
Can
It
I?
seems to be rather surprisingly mundane about a almost perfect stone cube, almost perfectly a pound in weight, and on each face is the completely identical imprint of a Commodon, or what you believe to be a Commodon.
Yeah, the leopard with the snakes.
Yep.
Can I make an Omu lore check to? I want to. I know in Pathfinder and games going forward, alignment is kind of out of the window. But what do I know what alignment Shigambi is?
You could do either religion, history, or Omu, whichever any of those
I'll
that you
take
feel.
Yeah, I'll take Omu lore because it's actually the best one out of them. That's a naughty lore, but that would be 31 then.
Okay.
I just hit the wrong one.
Uh, it's not the correct lore, but it's fine. It'll still be fine for DC wise. But as you are looking over the cube and reminiscing about your dream and just whatever the implications of that may be, you do remember that there are some people who, while they tell the tale of the 9 gods of Omu, some of them refer to them as trickster gods. You're not sure why.
Yeah. Well, because I like to pick chicks, probably, but I'm curious if this trickster god, so to speak, is a malevolent one.
Hmm.
Because if we're going off the technical old lore, pushes up Glyphith, I think almost split into 9 parts because they were like, what, there's 9 alignments. But if that's not how this is in your version, that's totally fine.
His ass did not know that.
Well, if that's just the case, Anani's gonna be like, you know what? I feel like someone else should probably hold this. I don't know. I don't know if Shigambi likes me. Gonna
I
hand
mean,
it over to Zig.
yeah,
I'll still take it.
Oh, I'll take yeah. As
I'll-
I'm gonna
I'll
hand
say
it over
I-
to Zig, Gossett tweaks it.
I mean, I'll just put it in the bag.
Yeah, she's got it. You have to ask her.
She'll use that as a counterweight for when she goes to fly away.
It's only one. Oh yeah, not as heavy as her. But yeah, I had a bad dream. Shagambi decided to fucking eat me. So maybe I don't think we were disrespectful during their trial, but let's just keep our minds open going forward.
Well, I dreamt that a big black cloud was sucking the island's life away.
Yeah,
That's
no, that's kind of what's happening. Yeah.
Sounds like a metaphor.
Trees.
Well, if we're talking dreams, I was force fed the fingers and extremities by the Sohn sisters. That
Huh?
wasn't very fun. Yeah, no, they were just
Ugh.
right there.
Yeah, I feel like yours is worse.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I also saw things.
Huh?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Described in
care
such
to
great
elaborate?
detail.
If you could be vivid about your dream.
Later. I got a sore
Fair enough.
throat.
Fair enough. I had an idea as well, because man, that dream felt like, a month. And I just figured some ideas popped in my head while we were here. I'm going to kind of point out the entrance and point at the big ass fucking pillar here. We're as close as we're gonna get to this fucking thing. Perhaps we should do a little bit of scouting to see if there's things we can do to get to that temple. Because, unless we want to, go all the fucking way up here, figure out what the hell's going on over here, and then come back,
I mean, that's you got a point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it might be a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't here for the last session. Did we find a way to that thing or
No.
pillar?
Nope.
Well,
You haven't
I
found a
point
way,
Alexander.
but you have.
This is Bag of Nails. Bag of Nails fucking shot the shit out of me, and I died in 2 turns. He's
Oh.
a very, very good sniper. He's better than me.
Can I get that in writing?
Yeah. Bag of Nails whooped my ass. Anadi. That's not how you spell my name. There you go.
Signed with love.
Yeah. So yeah. Speaking of Bag of Nails,
Yes.
Have you seen any fucking demons?
Do
We got a friend here who unfortunately was captured by a demon after a deal went wrong.
you mean literal or metaphorical?
Literal,
Then
like
no.
I'm talking fiery. Actually, I don't remember her name because I don't think I wrote it down.
It was
I get,
Lilith.
I describe Lilith in detail if he's seen anybody, or
Let's
I
see.
describe Callie as well. You
Well,
know, bird
actually,
mask, horn, no horns. I remember now. Tail.
he
I gave him
says
horns because it's cooler.
he doesn't recall seeing a demon, but he does recall the very odd sighting of just two people walking, a man and a woman, and for whatever reason, looking at the woman gave him a sense of dread, even though she looked
Hmm.
rather benign.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Let's just say this, Bag of Nails. The King of Feathers and Lilith, personally, I'd put him on par. I haven't met King of Feathers, but like Lilith was our nemesis, so to speak. She's strong.
Mm.
So if you're looking for a thing while you know kind of post it up here, eventually when we go find King of Feathers, I'm sure you'll just whip out of the bushes or whatever the fuck. Uh, I'm sure the DM wants to bring another NPC with us. I'm sure, or he'll probably have him stay. But
I mean, I thought
sorry.
we had already agreed that you guys were allied with Bag of Nails, and so he would be another tag along.
I figured he was just gonna pop out of the woodwork eventually. We could bring him. Do we want to bring him?
I mean, yeah.
DM,
Yeah, I'm
how
okay
many
with
people do you want to drag along?
that.
You know what? We'll just have. You know what? Our characters will take a rest. We'll play the NPCs.
It's now the NPC's journey.
Yeah, I'll play Shashik. I betray everyone.
You are the ring bearer, Shashik.
Yeah. But yeah, just keep that in mind going forward. Also, you're a very good shot. Have you ever shot anything from that island?
Uh,
That little peninsula,
you
the
mean
one
at
surrounded by
that
lava.
island or from that island?
Well,
Because
at
no,
the
either
island, like
way.
any, yeah. Is there any monsters that come off of it?
I see some big birds sometimes.
To know. Very
Birds.
good to know. So, that being the case, put on my hat. You ready?
I mean, as ready as we're ever gonna be.
Ready,
Yep.
Freddy?
I believe I'm ready.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Don't know
Well,
how we're gonna get there, but yeah, let's
I
figure
walk
it
over
out.
to the boombox
Alright.
and I hit the play button because it's quiet in here.
Next. Oh yeah, didn't realize I didn't have
Yeah,
any
we need our adventuring music.
music.
I did. But only thinking my own thoughts.
So our goal is the triangle, correct?
No, well, eventually. We want to get there after we go to this thing.
And then this,
Yeah, we think
that's
a
the
temple as
temple.
well.
Yeah, so because we did this temple, and then this is a temple that we think.
This
Okay.
was a temple. This is a temple. This is a temple. And I'm just saying, considering we're looking at the overmap, just so to say, a lot of the temples seem to be facing southward with an entrance like this. So just keep your eyes for that on the map. Or maybe we could not break the game. Yeah, you see one there too.
It's whatever. But yeah, you guys begin to gather up your things, maybe brush off some dry mud, and come out of Nail's hovel.
Yeah.
You guys begin to make your way, kind of following along sort of this ridge line to whatever this thing is. And presumably it's like a Noddy once again in the front, and then everyone else is kind of just tailing behind them.
I do the scouting thing, yeah.
All right.
15 feet ahead. Perception always.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I don't mind if I do. 27.
27. Do you keep it?
It's a natural 6. I've been burning my hero points very early, and I think I might keep it this time. So I'll keep it at 27.
Alrighty.
That 27 is not bad. It's just not great.
You keep a steady, watchful eye out, all 8 of them, as you guys are journeying deeper into Omu, as you guys have met with various forms of resistance and aggression, and have been told of many more. But as you guys are walking, you almost, Anadi, you almost step on a serpent. You look down just in time to not step on it. What appears to be maybe some kind of viper, as it's just looking up at you. Presumably not to provoke it, you go to slowly draw your foot back and search for a different route. But as you do so, you see another one, and then another one, and then as your eyes become accustomed to your little overgrowth of a surroundings that you have, you see more and more of these serpents. And then, almost in the blink of an eye, you hear a voice call out in very rusty common. Surrender or die. And at that command, you see a bunch of humans, but they're not quite humans, just rise up out of the grasses around you. Each of them rather tan, somewhat lean, some muscular, all varying in different types of clothing and bits of armor. But the one thing they all have in common is they all have a serpent head.
They're humish.
Is there any potentiality I can take like a step back towards my friends?
I would say you could take a
Also,
step
is this a
back.
path?
Yes, a very rusty little worn path.
Okay. I wasn't sure if this was a ridge or... Oh, fuck.
Oh wow. Okay.
Goddamn.
Oh shit. Okay.
Might be two
Okay.
steps. Definitely take a step back. Zig, these are the
Yeah.
fuckers that killed the last group. Maybe not them exactly, but these are the guys.
Boy. All right.
How?
Prisoners
how-
aren't really a thing.
Okay.
And if they are, I don't want to know.
But
That's
on
a
top
lot.
of that,
Holy shit.
you also see where the voice called out to you, a little further up, standing on some of the ruins,
Oh.
to get a little bit of a better visual, possibly. You see this individual, this horrific figure, once again mostly human, save his arms. Each of
Fuck.
them a living snake swarm extending from his body.
Also, he has a blue dome
Oh,
for his
shit.
head. I know it's just the indicator, but it's funny.
But each of them seems to just magically almost just rise up out of the grass, as even with this overgrowth, there doesn't seem to be any way that full-on adult people could just be hiding there. And they all have various like little daggers and swords drawn.
I know exactly what they did. They have this ability called Terrain Stalker. I use it all the time. As long as they're not 15 feet away. I mean, as long as you're 15 feet away. I'm just teasing. What the fuck do we do?
Um. Don't move. They're attracted to movement.
Who?
That's
I can't
dinosaurs.
see you if you don't move.
Again, that's dinosaurs.
It's like, shit, they all turned invisible.
No. No, Bob's right.
You guys. I know you don't trust me all the time. I have the book of dinosaurs. It's dinosaurs, I swear. Snake people look completely different.
What do we do about snake people?
Fucking usually you step on them, but these ones are big.
I can't step on that one.
As you
You
guys
might,
are
you're
kind of
big.
discussing amongst yourself, you hear the voice ring out from this lone figure once again. One last time. Yield or die.
We're not even fighting.
Is he saying that because there's no technical indicator for anything? I'm just gonna hunt prey that big guy up there.
All right. And that doesn't require any
it.
like verbal.
Nope.
Okay.
It's just me looking at him and being like,
Okay.
"You're the guy," or
So
me hearing him.
if
even.
you then since there's nothing physical about that, it doesn't trigger anything. But the second time he says that, his voice is more tense and coarse, and you could see all these other guys begin to tense up in anticipation for something.
Who are you exactly?
There's, in response to what he says, you ask a question, and to that response, he says, "Kill them." And at that,
We weren't
let's
fighting.
roll
Yeah,
initiative.
If you didn't know, Bob, these guys assholes.
Seems like it.
Think of Shawshank if they weren't cooperative.
They were probably going to try to kill us anyway.
Okay.
Something like that. Scouts warning. Everybody, remember get your +2 if you don't have it. Already calculated. I get +1s.
Fine. Oh shit.
Oh no. have
These
to
guys
remember.
swarms.
Probably.
Not
About to find out.
swarms, but meta knowledge. They are troops.
Roots.
Oh, troops. Yeah.
Which
I was
is
gonna say 'cause
essentially
if this thing was
kinda
a
swarms.
if this wasn't a troop, yeah, have fun. They have 24. No, they'd have 36 actions on those ones there, and 39 with the guy up there.
That's fine.
Yeah, but luckily
We
they're
can-
troops.
I think we can take them.
I think we got this.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Peter.
The math
Okay.
should have this be more normal fight for you guys.
I've seen this before. 37 times, as a matter of fact.
Bob, do you have your +2 in your initiative bonus?
I should.
Oh, I don't, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weh.
Hold on.
I have it for this item 2.
Oh, a little snake.
Snaky snake.
It's slippery. Slippery snake.
Oh yeah, I got my stuff.
Oh my.
Why'd you say that to you?
Oh, nothing. But
Okay.
I believe everyone-
worried you about it.
everyone has rolled, and so first up to bat, unfortunately for you guys, is the snake troop. Team Green, to be specific. They are the first to act, and so for their first action, they will all do what's called form up, special troop movement. They all form up on a specific person to make it easier for them to move, and then they'll actually move. So that's 20, and then each of them can get 5 more feet of movement.
Yeah.
So they come charging in. And then for their third and final action, I will need Anadi, Zig, and Alexander to give me, I believe, yes, reflex saves.
He's fucked up.
Oh boy.
Natural 20.
This
so
way,
it's
this way, so I don't have to roll 30 attacks. But let's see. A fail, a success, and a critical success in that order.
I was ready for the Legion.
You're already in the process of stepping back.
Yep.
Uh,
I was about to say I take a step back while Zig is talking.
So, Alexander, you will take 8 points. Zig, 4 points, and Anadi, nothing. All slashing,
Of what?
slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it will go to Bob.
Fuck him up,
Well,
Bob. I think we should do the Inspire Courage and Song of Strength
It's probably a good
with
idea.
the. Yep. With the lingering composition.
God damn.
I
Yo,
think Bob should
with
cast
performance.
sleep because he can definitely totally do that.
You can. You just do not.
Yeah. Yeah, doing something to help us out with other stuff. Do I? And I don't have sleep.
Damn.
I know. Nah.
It is always a mystery.
If you
what
got a
spells
curse,
you
I can
have.
do that. Okay. All right. Good luck, guys.
All right, Bob begins to heroically flex away in the face of death yet again. Anadi, this swarm of angry snake people, maybe this is something your character has experienced personally, comes charging
Yeah,
at you.
Naughty hates this.
How do you respond?
I'm going to fly 15 feet
All right.
up into the air, diagonal, so I can only make it that much, or 20 if you're generous.
So that would be 3 squares into the air.
Sure. I usually just have it marked per area level, but that's fair.
Well, I can't type
yes,
15.
That's fair. As I get there, I will then fire a shot at Chucklefuck on top of the ruins up there.
Alrighty.
35?
A 35 is a hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Is this extra? For 22 piercing, 5 precision.
22 and 5, so 27 total.
Mhm.
A relatively solid hit as you catch him right in the chest.
Wait, no, not 27. 22. And that's, yeah, it's 22 total. 5 of
Oh.
that was precision.
Okay.
So give him 5 back.
All right. He
Then
took
I
it. He's
look at
still
Bag of
standing.
Nails. Now your turn. Show them what you did to me.
It goes to Bag of Nails, and he's like, "You want me to shoot the loner?"
Yeah.
All right. He. Let's see. You're flying in the air. He.
Don't shoot me. I'm not the loner.
Pow! Right in the ass.
That would be great if he did that.
He'll take a couple steps back, and he will fire a shot. Actually, I guess third action. Nah, he'll just fire out. Whoops, whatever that was. A 40.
Wow. That's kind of high, man.
I know.
It missed.
As it should.
Yeah, not only did it not miss, but that's technically gonna be a crit.
Yes, crit.
Let's go!
Do exactly what you did to me. Yes. Oh my god, 52.
Bro.
As it
Unfortunately,
should be.
I just rolled all
Oh.
the extra dice
That's right.
instead of doubling it. But that's still a pretty powerful hit. And I guess he will attempt for a final action a recall knowledge. 24. He's like, I've seen these guys around, but I can't remember anything specific about them. And it goes to
There's
Stig.
people.
All right. So I am going to. Oh fuck. Fuck, I gotta remember how to play this game.
Yeah, you roll dice.
Oh yeah. I gotta. All right, so I'm gonna two-hand my axe, and I am just going to start swinging into this mess.
Alrighty.
It's
A
a 36.
36. That does hit.
Is that a crit?
One moment as I check troop defenses.
Because if it's a crit,
Uh,
more damage goes through because of the trait.
let's see. It doesn't. I'm not seeing that says they're immune to crits. So yeah, go ahead and.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
How much? 17, just 17 times 2.
All right. Well, so, I'll say that I swing on the one right in front of Alexander, so it would be, yeah, the 17 or it, right? Because does Bob's thing get doubled as well?
Yes, his bonuses.
Okay.
Oh.
So it'd be 18 times 2. So that guy and this guy will take 36, and then I'll say this guy, he'll take 7 from the sweep.
All right.
And
You said
then,
36 plus 7.
so yeah, the first guy takes 36. The second guy will take 7,
All right.
and then we'll do it again. Which is a 28.
A 28 will be just enough to hit.
All right, so they will take the forceful. What does that do again?
It increases your damage if you've already attacked this turn.
Okay, so by the number of damage die, which is currently 2, so they'll take a total of 21.
Alrighty. You furiously swing out. With your mighty axe. And with that, a bunch of them drop to the
Damn.
ground without their heads.
Nice. Should I risk a third attack? 'Cause, I mean, actually, yeah, because I'm not holding my shield. Am I still able to reach them, or
Not
do I
the
have
ones
to
that are
step up?
alive. You'll have to step up.
Okay,
Get
I
you
will. Is that a bonus action, or is that
It's
like a
still an
free action, or is that a?
Unless you have a
Okay,
that says
then
otherwise.
okay, no. Then my final action, I'll pull my shield out and and hold it.
Alrighty. Raise shield in anticipation. Next up, it goes to your companion, the other bald man. And he,
What?
yeah, because Shashik,
Yeah, that's fair.
since you got back in the city, looks like his old self.
That's so sneaky.
Yeah.
And he will take a step to line up a shot. And he will whip out his little, Iron Man hand. And he will attempt a shot. 26. Close, but even with the +1, but no cigar as he whiffs his shot. As it just, a beam of ice just blasts past some of those dudes. He will take a third action to just come running over here, kind of like get some cover. Mbok will spend all 3 actions performing Cower. Gasa.
Come on, man.
All right. Gasa is going to step over here, and why don't we? Nah, that wouldn't really matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a haunting hymn. Uh, so she sings them a song of the music of the spheres, and it's a 15-foot cone, so it'll catch these two.
All right.
And so I need a fortitude save from the unit.
Alrighty. Fortitude. Now, they got a 22, a pretty abysmal roll.
Well, that is a failure, not a critical failure.
That's
So they will take full damage.
alright.
So 11 points of sonic damage.
Alright.
That'd be higher. Nope, that's right.
11 points of playing Sonic 06.
As you begin to hum,
yeah,
it
that's
seems
right.
that you fill them with a sense of dread. And this dread causes physical, actual pain within them.
Yep.
As they hiss. I believe that's everything for you. So then
Yep.
it goes to Dooflunky over here playing King of the Mountain. And he... You see his arms begin to like sort of flail and writhe, and you can hear him chant some horrible blasphemous sounds. And as he does so, let's see if I can get this draw tool to work. Burst. So I think that's about right. Kind of hard to tell, but
Oh, are you trying to do a fireball thing?
not a fireball, but
Remember, we don't have. We can use the measure tool now.
oh, okay. Where is that? Oh, found it.
Yeah, same place as the line.
Yep. So 20-foot burst. That's about good enough. As his snake arms flail and hiss, and you hear this hissing incantation come from him, the sky sort of darkens, and this foul rain begins to come down upon the group here. Now we'll need everyone to make fortitude saves.
Zig, your dream is real.
Oh God.
Oh!
Oh dear, that's very low.
Um,
Hmm.
I forgot to do
There we
vicious
go.
swing, but it's fine.
Does Bob's bonus apply to our saving throws?
Nope.
Okay.
And not those.
Well, my 21 went to a 30.
Ooh,
Yeah, I used my hero point.
look at the big brain
Because
on
I
Brian.
didn't use it on perception. For once in my life, I decided to not use it outside of combat.
So in that case, Alexander, Zig, and Anadi. Oh, yeah. Alexander, Zig, and Anadi, you all succeed. So you only become sickened 1.
Actually, I critically succeed.
Oh, how good for you.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
so Gossett and Bob, you will become sickened 1 and slowed 1.
I also critically succeed.
Suck so hard.
Wow.
I don't. I just succeed.
And then
yeah, I just did not.
for a single action, you'll see a slight glowing come from him.
Oh.
Alright. Red Squad, forming up.
Wait, do I not get affected with the success?
Yeah, the success is you become sickened 1.
Oh, sorry, I missed that part. Addition, second.
These guys forming up to form Voltron.
Nutty loves being sick. He's so good at being this.
He
I'm
loves vomiting
sticking-
in the air onto all of
I-
our enemies and also granting them sickened. Right?
Well, I think it
Right.
might hit you guys first.
Right? No.
It's a 5-foot burst.
Okay, so I'm sickened 2, right?
Yeah. No.
sickened
Like
one
level
Anyone
2
who
or just
failed
1?
is sickened and slowed. 1.
Thickened and slowed. Okay.
You might not be able to get rid of your slow until you're not sick anymore or something.
Lame.
Alright. These guys form up, charge in, and I'll need once again Zig, Bob, Anavi's flying. So I guess Mbach will have to make a save.
No, the
reflex.
little guy. He's gonna explode.
Probably.
Is that a reflex?
Yes, reflex save.
Okay.
Imbach, you forgot to roll your initiative. You little stupid.
No, he's on
No,
there.
he didn't. I missed his turn totally then.
He cowered.
Yep,
Ah,
That's all he did.
that was his full
good Imbach.
full round action. Alright, Zig Bob. Looking pretty good. Once again, this will only be a single action strike from these guys. And so, Mbach will take the brutal 11 points of damage. And then
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
Zig will be completely fine. You managed to deftly block any incoming attacks to you. And then Bob, you will only take 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Alexander.
It's me. It's my turn. I get to punch people now.
Indeed.
Yippee!
Oh, you know, I read I read the article earlier today of someone getting banned off Overwatch because they typed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, they said like GG and nice shot.
I shot onto.
Somebody was like, "I'm gonna go on Overwatch and say the Y word," and I'm like, "No, not the Y word." Let's see. Okay, I'm probably just gonna attack the green troop.
Okay.
29.
That is a successful hit.
Let's go. They
30
take
to the Bob.
16 damage. 30. So they take 16. Says it 17 damage because of Bob.
Yeah.
He gives you a +1.
Yeah.
So 17.
Yeah. So 17 damage.
All right. You come up and give him a little sock and bop him action. Pap pap. Giving them some couple black eyes, but they're still standing.
All right, we'll just make a second swing. That's pretty good.
Get this man a
Pretty
card.
good.
Will do. So this is bludgeoning.
Yes.
Triple damage. So this is called
Ooh.
clocked. Triple damage and the target is knocked prone.
Damn.
I'm not sure if that
Yeah, how
applies,
does that apply
to
to
the whole
troops?
troop. Unless he knocks him so hard that he knocks him back into his buddies and they all fall over like a bunch of like dominoes.
I like that idea. I think that
Yeah,
works.
I don't know if they'll be if they can be affected by slowed, but they'll definitely take the triple damage.
Okay. So that is in total. So it's 16. So it's let me pull up a calculator here. 'Cause my math is not good for multiple things at once.
39 bludgeoning and 9
39.
acid.
Yep, 39 bludgeoning, 9 acid.
There are no rules against troops being knocked prone.
39 plus how much
He
acid?
can totally do that.
9 acid damage.
39 plus 9, so 48.
Yeah.
Tripping hard.
All right.
Tripping balls.
You know how in classic Star Wars, the stormtroopers were so built up upon to be like these dangerous thugs that no one would dare stand against, and then once they're actually introduced, just a bunch of baboons. As Alexander
Yeah.
just steps up and gives them the rock'em sock'em action, as he just backhands one and just three stooges, 3 of them into a coma.
Let's go. And then I'm
That's
gonna
the
use.
backhand of God.
It kind of is. I'm gonna use my movement to go right here.
Alrighty.
And that's my 3 actions.
Next up is Green Squad. They will have to form up, I believe, as a mandatory action anytime they want to move. And then they just stride up. And then final action, swinging into Zig and Alexander. So I'll need both of you to make reflex saves once again.
Yes, sir. Oh. I'm gonna. No, you know what? No, we'll roll with it. It's fine.
Well, I have a question.
Yes.
So, because Alexander is next to me and he failed that roll, would I be able to shield warden him since I did pull out my shield?
And what does that do?
You have to have your shield raised.
He has
I
it
mean,
raised.
Zach did say that.
No, you said you had it raised. You said you performed.
I mean,
You raise shield action.
okay. So, like, would I be able to help protect him?
I don't know.
I think you would
Is
reduce
that-
the damage.
If that
right?
if that's
For
all
that.
it does. It depends on what the ability says.
So, hold on, let me. Okay, so I mean, all shield warden says is that I use my shield to protect my allies as well as myself, and then with shield block, I snap my shield in place to ward off a blow. It prevents from me taking amount of damage up to the shield's hardness, and then me and the shield take any of the remaining. But there's also the reactive shield that changes the AC.
Shield block.
Reactive shield is for
Yeah.
yourself.
Okay.
So it says you can use the shield block reaction for an ally. And so you can do that if you would like to soak up some of the damage going towards Alexander.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Alrighty. So 14 points of slashing coming at both of you guys.
Okay.
And what is the hardness of your shield?
It is 6.
So you absorb 6 into your shield.
And I'll take 8.
You have your spines for the day. Good.
Yeah, so for that 6, one of the spines will just break off.
Alrighty. And then it goes to Bob.
So I took 8 damage from that, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I go to 133.
So I'm slow and sick.
Yep.
Awesome. So I want to get rid of the sickened thing, so I'm probably just gonna have to take one action to puke, right?
Yes, that's normally how you get rid of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna puke on this dude's boots,
Okay.
and
It's a fortitude save.
alright, 42 save.
He's just like, this guy's a freak.
He's right in front of me.
You attempt to make yourself boot onto his boots, only to find out that not only you cannot boot, and he also has no boots.
Ah. Wop wop.
You vomit on your own boots, but you're still sick.
Alright. Have one more action, I think? That's it? Or is that everything?
That
You should
is
have
a
one more
single
action.
Yep, you have one more.
One
Only
more.
single.
Well, shit on a brick.
You can try vomiting.
I
Again.
mean, not a whole lot of things I can do with one action.
We
You
love
can
vomiting.
do your inspire courage.
I mean, everything's already going.
Did you
Yeah,
do
he's-
lingering composition?
Yep.
Because I thought you did a Song of Strength and what's it called? Inspire courage, which would have required you to use harmonize. And if you do that, you can't do another
That's
thing to
right.
modify them.
That's right. This doesn't stack. Fuck. I totally forgot about that. So, yep. Shit. So yeah, I'll probably have to do the Inspire Courage. And with that one, use the Lingering Composition.
Alrighty.
Damn. Nice.
It then goes to a Nadi.
So that performance for that, and
You're getting just
To keep that up.
drenched in this weird storm that the other guy seems to have conjured.
30.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna fly out of the storm.
All right. As you
Do I
fly
still
out,
feel s-
you do feel a good bit better. You are
Am I
no
no
longer
longer sickened?
slowed, but you are still sickened until you get rid of it.
Well, I was never slowed because I was just sickened because I
Oh,
succeeded.
okay.
So am I still sickened now that I'm out?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a permanent effect. The slow. Now we know while in the area you're slow. I'm going to use 2 actions and fire out that fucker again.
Alrighty.
Oh, man. 27s though.
A
Bob.
27 is a miss, unfortunately, as you launch a shot at him, and his snake arms just sort of whip it out of the air.
Whip it good.
Whip it real
That's
good.
a little weird. Yeah, that's my turn. My turn's quick.
Alrighty.
Spath.
Bag of nails.
Bag of nails. Baggy.
Did he roll? Or is he out of it?
I did forget to roll for him.
No, I think he's out of it.
He is now. Whatever, I'm not going back for it. But, he comes darting out of the storm through shrubbery, and he will take a shot at this lone assailant once again. 31 to hit. He is rolling pretty good.
He rolled a 9.
Wow.
What?
But only 7 piddly piercing damage. While distracted by a naughty shot, Bag of Nails catches him in the thigh. And then it will go to Zig.
Alright, so I am going to swing into green, and I'm going to use the Vicious Swing. And I modified one of my attack roll things, so I shouldn't have to roll extra dice. So it'll be a
Alright.
41 to hit.
That
Damn.
does hit. It does indubitably hit.
Alright, so green will take a total, so it would be 42 from the initial damage, and then they'll take. Oh, it doesn't show me.
You can stop with the math. You don't have to finish it.
Oh, okay, okay.
The base,
Well, then
the base
I-
hit was enough to finish out the swarm with a mighty swing. And you just cleave them and disembowel them.
All right, and then I'll immediately whip around and swing into red. Same thing. It would be a 21 to hit.
That will be a miss as he managed to block your blade, parries it.
All right, and then if I stay in this circle, am I gonna have to roll another save?
It doesn't look like it.
Okay, then I shall. I'm gonna step down 1 to try and protect Bob
Alrighty.
and Alexander if need be.
He'll go to Shashik. He will spend 2 actions to reload his arm, and then he will attempt a shot into the crowd. With a 30, he will finally hit something after so long. 22 points of ice damage or cold damage. He doesn't drop any of them, but he lands a solid blow in one of them, on one of them. Mbok will use his action to come running towards the rubble to get away from the swarm. And then Gasa
Gasa is gonna move out of the cloud, and then she will attempt to barf.
Alrighty. 28.
Huh?
And that will be a success. You removed your
Nice.
second.
And slowed.
Yes, you lose slowed as soon as you get out of the storm.
All right, great. Well, I sowed slowed at the start of my turn, so that is all of my actions.
Alright. Let's see. Being shot at, this dude will turn his gaze to you, Anadi, and you see one of his snake arms in particular sort of like lunges out to you and spits something in your direction. So he...
What the fuck is the range on
Oh.
that thing? Oh, Jesus. Wrong tool.
Let's see.
This dude's got a
120.
fucking... Jesus. That's
Wow.
oh my god. That's almost as good as my crossbow.
A 37 to hit.
That's a crit,
Oh boy.
because I'm sickened.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright. So
Mid dry heave, he just gets fucking
Yeah.
shot.
So that will bump this up from 5d8 to 10d8.
That's
Oh, no.
unnecessary.
60 points of acid damage.
Oh, God.
Fucking, no.
Oh.
I used my reaction to Farabella's flip, turning it into a normal hit.
Oh my
Alright.
I'll
god.
take 30 damage.
Okay.
I forgot I had that feat. I took it last level.
Holy
Alright.
shit.
You pirouette in midair, only slightly getting scalded by the spray of acid.
As I spin, vomit just.
God,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
awful.
And then
Jesus.
his final action, you see him sort of reverberate and glow a little more.
Motherfucker. This motherfucker got regen or some shit.
Red Squad. Alright, Red Squad is where they want to be, and so they, the lucky dogs them, will just use all three of their actions to full-on assault Bob, Alexander, and Zig. And I'll need all three of you to make
No.
reflex saves. Ooh, buddy.
Bob, that's not
Okay.
good.
Can I hero point that?
You can if you would like to.
DM, I'd like to hero point that.
Damn, you didn't have to do that to him. Leave him
Yeah,
That's what he
alone.
did.
Pushes up glasses.
That's what Garcia did.
Leave him alone.
Fuck it, fuck y'all.
He just said he wanted to hero point. You didn't have to make
I
fun of
said it in
him.
a funny accent.
I mean,
Yeah, Naughty's got a
that's
funny
pretty bad.
accent.
That's racist. You can't say that.
I apologize to all Australians.
Why would you?
Not what he is, but I need Alexander to also make a reflex save.
Okay.
Okay. And so, as it stands, we have a
God, that's
success,
so bad.
a fail, and a success. So
At a
Zig and
critical
Alexander
fail.
will take 29 points of slashing, and
Damn.
Ooh.
half of that, because y'all succeeded.
Up or down?
18 points of slashing. Bob will take the full 29.
Okay, so for Bob, I'm going to break 2 of my spines, so he will take 12 less.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And Zig's also taking damage?
Yes.
How about he takes a little bit less? He takes 12 less damage.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. Oh,
Actually, wait, no, I can use that on Bob.
yeah, use that on Bob.
He's in range. Yeah. Bob, you take 12 less damage.
Are you both activating
okay.
your defensive things?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, with that, Bob, you take no
So-
damage.
Well, no. If Bob was taking 29, he'd be taking.
Yeah, you
Uh,
said that you activated
yeah,
your
I-
shield.
Yeah, I blocked 12, and then Alexander
I'm also
blocked
blocking
12.
12.
Oh, okay.
He takes 5 damage.
Yes, I did the math wrong.
Okay,
Still a good bit
that
less.
is much better.
But that is all of
It's a
their
good thing
actions.
I re-rolled, so I wouldn't be critically.
And how much damage did you say we take at half?
18.
18.
That is not half.
Is it not?
No.
Oh.
Half
15.
is like 15.
15 damage then. But then it goes to Alexander. Excuse me. Getting a little gassy.
1 second. Doing math. Okay. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pat Zig on the shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "You got this." And then we're to run 75 feet, over this way, right
Okay.
here. And
Now,
make
if you
my
do
way
a
over to this.
series of long jumps, you'll get farther.
Will I?
Maybe.
I don't know how
That's
long
true.
jumps work. That's a Baldur's Gate meme.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And
you
those
just
are my
spawn,
3 actions.
Dash away, abandoning your friends. Bob.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's pulling at me.
I would like to try to throw up again. Try to get rid of
Alrighty.
this shit. And ah,
With that,
better.
it is better, and it is good enough. You free yourself from the sickened condition.
Yay! And I'm gonna need to get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Let's see. With you fleeing away and looking the most fully exposed, they will activate their attack of opportunity.
You bastards! You motherfucker!
Damn.
I didn't know they had
Damn,
those. They
that's
didn't use it
fucked
on
up.
me.
I need
It's fucked up, DM.
I need the Bob to make a reflex save.
Okay.
It's fucked up, DM.
A little bit.
He held on to it until the caster did it.
Hey.
Hey, he's fine.
He's fine. It doesn't mean it's not fucked up.
And he only takes 6 points of slashing damage.
Dies.
I turned their friends into bowling balls, and you want to wait for Bob to move?
Yeah. He's got all the fleshy bits exposed. He's very easy to hit.
So, but that's fair.
Oh, put his shirt on. No. Fair enough. They must see.
Why'd you give him the Captain Price voice? No.
No.
Does
So.
Bob have any
Vote.
Bob have any more actions?
I'm slowed, so no.
Okay. Goes to a Noddy.
Hit click clack kaboom.
Alright. A 31.
Hey, that's
does
Callie's
hit.
line.
Sick. 21 points of damage total. And then I use
Alright.
my lax action to. And I'm out of it. Fuck yeah.
Alright.
I love that literally to get rid of sickened. It's always like, you wretch. It's like, enough.
Just a good old
Like, there's no
shooting
other
boot.
way. Like, if you got a headache, you vomit.
A good old shooting boot. Fire a shot and then fire another. It goes to Bag of Nails. He will come running around here, and
God
seeing
dang,
as
he's
Zig
fast.
is completely outnumbered, he didn't move far.
Fuck.
Zig is
Oh.
heavily outnumbered. He will
Zig is fine.
start firing at the crowd.
No.
40.
No, that's fair.
Damn.
I told you he's a good shot.
For 29 only, though, points of piercing
Only.
damage. But with that, with a single shot, let's see. I need that one because he has the hit points on. He arcs a bow No, he arcs an arrow shot to where he just pierces 3 of them through the skull, and then it kind of ricochets, nicking the other one through the throat, causing him to drop out and begin to bleed. And let's see, move, shoot. He will attempt to shoot at them again, just to try to give Zig some more assistance. With a 34 to hit.
No.
12, not 14. Okay, for basically max damage on that shot. Are you guys
Nice.
enjoying just watching me play with myself?
All the time, Zach. But you should really stop closing your curtains.
You should stop doing it on Twitch.
Why? All the big titty girls get to do it.
Not quite.
You look so beautiful when you sleep, Zach.
Yeah, you smell different when you're awake. But he sends another shot, heavily wounding another snake man, but he does not do a cool Legolas move where he drops like 4 of them. But it goes to Zig now.
All right. Yeah. I'll do an attack with vicious swing.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hmm.
God, I'll I'll hero point for a 30.
That's a success.
God, the damage on the one above is so sexy though.
Yeah.
Look at
All right.
That's why you take the damage off.
So it'll be 26 damage.
Okay.
And then do it again for 32 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so that'll be man, it doesn't tell me what.
You're wounding? Or was it?
Oh no, it doesn't tell me what the actual weapon dice rolled. Anyway, so fucking math. So 30 damage on the second swing.
I'll just go ahead and believe you on that. As you whirlwind barbarian style and just drop another 4 of them.
That's Debbie.
Steppy. I believe that's all of your actions. So then it goes to Shashik. With Bob in the way, he will step, and then he will take a shot at the quickly falling crowd. With a 29 up to 30, so that would be just enough as he gets a
Hey.
glancing blow for only 7 points of cold damage. And then he won't be able to reload. He takes 2 actions. So then he will just swap his arm, and it goes from like a cannon mode as a big old blade just sticks out the front. Goes to Mbok. Mbok will spend his turn comforting Gaza the best he can. Then it goes to Gaza.
Help me, please!
He's trying to hold Gaza's hair back.
Oh boy, everybody's so far away.
yeah.
And that's
Alright,
when the
let's
dragon
see.
comes.
So you gotta see what ranged options. Oh, that's 120 feet.
Excellent.
Alright, that's
Just
a
in
clear
there.
shot.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think first things first, let me double check if I can actually do this, because this might be a fun combination. Yeah, it's just a creature I can see.
Okay.
So, Gasa gazes upon this distant snake man, this caster, this fellow caster, and she sees almost like the stars seem to align, and she gets a vision of his weakness.
Ooh. You could see as the stars sort of coalesce, almost like constellations filling your own eye. They give you a glimpse of his past, and you can tell that in his youth, he was rather sickly. So you know that his weakest save is fortitude.
All right, that's helpful to know. But I will actually be taking advantage of the +2 status bonus on my next attack roll to fire off a Moonlight Ray. Yeah.
Does
So whatever
does the creature have any weaknesses?
Oh,
I
does
don't
it?
think you said.
it reveals weaknesses, yeah.
He has immunities.
Not weaknesses.
Yeah, that wouldn't show up. Alright, well, we'll give this a shot real quick. Let me just mark off that I used a focus point. Okay.
Ooh,
That is a 30 to hit.
that will hit.
Nice.
Alright, just 14 cold damage.
All right. 14 cold as you form tiny magical constellations above his head that like coalesce into a straight line. And when they form a line, they just blast down, and he's now covered in frost as ice and snow kind of just glitter around his feet.
Yep.
It then goes to him. And on his turn, he is suddenly there. And then he isn't.
What in the? Mm.
It goes to the Malison's turn, unbeknownst to any other actions that he may perform. And they are going to attempt to just do their whole 3 actions, swing out with whatever little gusto there is at Zig. So Zig, go ahead and give me a reflex save.
35.
Okay. That is a success. So you only take half.
Oh, good.
And half would be 16 points of slashing damage as these guys just attempt to pummel, like try to overpower you as they see you just sort of racking through their allies with your mighty blade. They try to make it where you can't swing. You're just a little too much for them. Alexander. Possibly unbeknownst to you since he's on the other side of the wall. What do you do?
Oh, that's a wall. I thought that was like a.
So
I thought that was like a pile of
Oh.
rubble or something.
it is. It's. I know it's hard to see because it's a little blurry, but this is like a flat spot, and then this right here, this line is a higher section of wall.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that. So, I guess we will run around. Like
round, I get around.
yeah, like right here-ish, and it's like, oh fuck, he's not there. And try a perception check to see if I can find him. I don't know.
All right, roll me perception.
It's not bad. It's not
Indeed.
great. It's not bad.
He didn't perform a stealth check. So you can see some disturbed bits of rubble and maybe some splotches of blood that head further this way.
Yep. Go that way.
Yeah, and it's about a 10-foot drop, so seeing as you didn't run into him, he presumably jumped off and kept going.
Okay. Do I still see like blood going anywhere?
You see a little bit, but it stops.
Okay. Well, that's my turn. That's 3 actions.
It goes back to Bobby Boy.
Okay. And I am still slowed, right?
Since you are still in the spell, yes.
Okay. Yep. 'Cause I'll phase bolt him.
Alrighty. Pow! A mighty blow, to be sure, as you just flex heroically, almost like a Super Saiyan, and just pow! The force just concusses them. The squad is barely left standing.
Alright. That's all my actions.
Anadi, in
Hi.
the blink of an eye, your adversary has disappeared before your eyes. And judging from how Alexander encroached on the situation, he seems to not be there. Or maybe Alexander just ran right past him.
You know,
But it is your turn.
it is odd because I feel like I looked away for a half second, and now he's gone for blue as well. So
You do have your mark on him, don't you?
I do, which means it's easier to track him. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do because I don't want this fucker to get away. I'm going to spend 2 actions to move over here. And I am going to see if my nutty eyes can see this fucker. My bonuses. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's going to be annoying. I shouldn't have hit that sickened button. All the benefits that I put in my quote-unquote temporaries because of variant magic items are gone, and I don't remember which ones I had bonus to.
You
Nature.
fool.
I think it was nature and probably stealth. Right.
Well, accepted game state. Go on.
But we'll figure it out. Yes, we will seek, I think, is the action.
Alrighty. I believe it's still a perception check.
Yes,
That is
I'm just
correct.
like, yeah, seek 2. Oh, it's a 30-foot cone or a 15-foot burst. Damn, that sucks. It's a secret check by the GM, but if you want me
You
to
can
roll
just
it,
go ahead and roll it.
Oh, I do have bigger. I am up higher. I can see a little bit more.
And
Not too
so,
high.
are you doing the burst or the cone?
I'll do the cone.
Alright, doing
It's
the
just a
cone.
bigger
It said it's a
range.
15-foot cone.
30.
30 foot. Okay. So from that distance, you can't make out seeing as well as else from him being up close. But you can see disturbed debris and little splotches of blood that make sort of a trail along Alexander ran.
Okay. Good.
Is that all of your actions?
I mean, heck, now that well, 1 second. If you were searching for creatures any undetected or critically succeed against becomes observed to you. Is that a critical?
Well, he didn't.
It should be a 41. His hunt prey.
That is true. It should be 41. I forgot about that with the seek.
He didn't perform a stealth check. Let's see what this. I guess it would just be.
If you hide, you have. But if not, then
Well, if he's in, he's also just like undetected.
that's good.
Yeah, that's why I
Well,
was trying to
if you were searching for any undetected or hidden creature, if I critically.
Yeah,
scored
for
it,
you.
Oh, actually, I have a thing about that as well. Where is it? I have a thing with hunt prey. Hunter's Edge. There's something about undetected creatures with something. Hunt prey if they. Oh, it's concealed.
He
I ignore
is
concealed condition.
not. Well,
Alright,
what
that's
is the
Concealed is superseded by undetected.
Fair enough.
I guess he'll be concealed. So what you can see is that trail, but however, where Alexander seems to think that it goes further on, does take a
It goes
slight
further
turn into the rubble, disappears.
I will yell at him. That's my turn. And on where he has to walk to.
Bag of Nails. Bag of Nails will, I guess, fire a volley to these guys. Since you guys are his allies, that will hit. And with that, he catches the perfect. He catches one of them perfectly, to where they all just sort of clump into each other and expire. And it seems that
Cool.
with that, this engagement is over.
Okay. Well,
All right.
What's okay?
Beep boop.
I'll walk over to bag a high five. Like, that was a good shot, guy.
You walk up to him, give him a high five, and it's like you feel his dislocated shoulder.
Oh, shit, my bad. Sorry, guy.
Man.
But yeah, the squads of snake people, the Snursons are all dead.
Back.
Fuck
The
off.
Sneeple, you
Yeah,
mean?
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that it's Sneeple or Snursons.
Gasa is gonna walk by.
Mhm.
She's gonna chase him down, and just racing after him. And as she will trace a hand along his back and cast Lay on Hands.
Yo.
Hey, Zach, I got a question. What's the shield icon of my character mean?
Oh, that was from when you performed Ray
Ray
Shield.
shield.
Oh,
If I
Then
fly
she'll-
out,
Move on to Zig and do a Lay on Hands on him as well.
thank you, much appreciated.
30 minutes to refocus.
if I fly up to 60 feet, up,
Should we check this guy?
Do that.
Well, if you want, Gasa, you could just ride on my shoulder since you're pretty light. That way you could refocus.
I don't know.
yeah, like a
I'm-
I
mountain.
don't think that works.
But
Yeah.
Naughty, you can refocus while moving. In the
Also,
rules, it's just up to the DM whether he wants to throw an encounter at you.
yeah, I am going to lay on hands myself. If you'd
Fly
like to
up
come over.
to 60 feet and see if I can see that fucker. Because that's a very 60 feet is high up.
It is. You also have to keep in mind, also encumbers your vision. But you fly higher up,
have-
hoping
Oh
to
yeah,
catch a
you
glimpse
don't got to worry
of
about distance from me.
maybe someone sprinting away.
Can I?
But as you
that
do
41?
so, what's up?
Keep that 41. That was to see.
Sure.
I'm pretty.
As you fly up high into the air, through the mists and the jungle and the ruin, you don't see or hear any sign of someone hauling ass away.
Is he hiding under the fucking rubble?
Yeah,
Like,
I'll walk
I'm
over
gonna,
and
I'm gonna
see
look
if
at
I can-
Alexander and Zig. I'm gonna just point down at that fucking ground.
Does a 40 see anything?
That's
With a 40, as you guys are exploring this area looking for more, you do see something odd. What
Oh,
was
snake hiding in
the,
his hidey hole.
the trail, which is to be disturbed debris and say the shape of footprints, narrow trail, and the trail disappears into a hole in the debris.
turned into
Oh, he's a fucking snake.
fucking
Snake.
Shawshank. I'm gonna yell from up here.
What?
You fuckers turn into snakes like actual snakes.
Bag doesn't know.
It does now.
Oh,
I say that shit. I say that shit verbally. And Naughty's not thinking about that right now.
He goes, yes, most of us are capable of turning into snakes.
He's a fucking snake on the ground in that hole somewhere.
Does anyone have any? Can the jug make gasoline?
Yes.
oh my.
Alchemist fire. Just
He
pour
can-
alchemist
yeah, he
fire
can
down
fix
there.
us flammable.
It's the same thing.
But Shosik does say, if he has disappeared into us, there's no getting him back.
What if we burn him out?
He says there is enough fire in the world to burn out all snake holes.
Yeah, but it's
It-
enough to smoke him possibly to death. Zig.
Frantically pull out the jug. Say
Okay, you
fiercely.
start flammable liquids into the hole and then
This is-
lighting it on
This
fire.
is a war crime.
Snake.
Geneva doesn't exist in Galarian.
Yeah,
Shosik,
there is no conventions here.
Shosik looks at the three of you.
We're about to create the
impressed,
Yomu convention.
just
Also
watching
like
you
to
guys
point
do
out-
this.
We are in the V of D&D. Unironically. Like, this is the island. Yeah, burn it. Napalm.
Well,
I mean, it does stick to kids, so.
Jesus
Oh my god.
Christ. Lie down to Alexander as we get the fuck away from the burning pig is coming.
Yep, just gonna go ahead and.
I just.
I only need 30. Jesus. Only need
You're
30,
just
so if it's one
pouring
lay on hands.
flammable liquid into this hole, and it's just glug glug. Going
Go move.
after like a couple, I'll like spark it and get out of the way as the thing just explodes.
Here
Give me
throughout
a
the
reflex
entire
save.
line just goes boom.
Okay.
If I take damage from this,
Listen, that fire all through there, soaked to the ground. It's gonna breathe in the earth. It's gonna go up for a while.
Yeah, as soon as you saw a little bit of a vapor bash, and you get singed a little bit for some fire damage, but it's burning, and there is a good fume of little plume of smoke up. And after,
all right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Sees us.
And
Yeah,
after
before
a
anybody witnesses.
after you see plumes popping up nearby.
whoa.
Like, from over here, over here, over here. Maybe a second one in this pile of rubble.
Oh,
All right.
you.
How long would
Shot-
you say this has taken, Zach?
Several minutes.
At least 10?
Yeah, with them futzing around.
I'm gonna give myself back at least one focus point.
I will also back one focus point.
I
Joshik
feel
still
bad.
looks unimpressed at you lot, and he says, "These snake holes will go all over the city."
It's not the point, Charshik.
We can kill all the snakes.
It's sending a message.
Yeah, that too. But no, station will fuck up creatures that small.
All right. So where are we going? I don't think.
temple, aren't we?
Yeah, we were going to the.
Okay.
I think we definitely move now that
Oh,
You guys
my
are probably
brain
starting a
remembered that
wildfire.
those fuckers.
I mean, we're next to like a pool of lava.
Yeah,
So-
what are they gonna make a tunnel over to here? Go for it, idiots! Hit the lava.
Get wrecked. But as you guys
Burn.
begin to leave into the precipice, the fiery pit, and a good distance away, there's strong and sturdy plateau that just has a foundation on it, some kind of building. Mbach will. That is indeed another one of the shrines they were told not to go near.
of course we're gonna go near it.
Why wouldn't we?
Now, how do we get there?
Let's see.
Well, how far away is it?
That's a good point.
As you guys search the grounds trying to find any sort of real access point, you do
Gossa throws a rock at it.
you-
Turns
Success.
into a tank.
You do your best estimation. Say that the closest point between the two ledges, the gap, at its narrowest is about 60 feet wide.
I can get there easy.
Yeah. Also, well,
For the people who can fly.
are there trees? Are there trees? Well,
Of course,
are there
there's
trees on the other side?
Yes, there are
Alright.
trees, and you do notice that you're not sure how it occurred, but there are several forms of different vines and root systems that sort of make, well, not to you, but maybe to life forms, maybe a connective bridge between this little island, the big land.
I could probably shoot an arrow into a tree, fly over there and tie one to a tree, and lead a rope back.
That'd probably be a lot safer than the vine.
Probably. We could probably use the lines to extra reinforce the thing. Maybe.
Crafty.
Be so much better.
Oh
than
yeah,
you.
now you want Callie. Huh?
Motherfucker, I brought up that he existed here. Right? You could have.
Why would
Aware
I?
of that.
I don't know. Wait, what? Gosh, are you good at engineering?
Well, she actually
Yeah,
has decent crafting.
she picked
Oh,
her while
shit.
she was gone.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm only trained in crafting.
She also went back for her master's
And
in
so-
engineering.
Drum.
Yeah.
A 60-foot
Uh,
wide pit, 200 feet drop that ends in magma. And how does the
What?
party get across?
Everybody, follow
Gosh.
me. And Gossa flies over.
I
Jumps to
follow.
her death.
Well,
If she is going, I will follow.
No,
and-
Gossa will not go over on her own.
Fair enough. Well, Gossa, I think me and you could probably go. Didn't
Gossa, do you have the ability to fly?
No.
Okay.
I love her bluntness.
Hmm.
Need 2 ropes.
I'm
because
regaining
I
the rest of my
realize-
focus points now. Stop me.
Fair enough. I don't have any rope because I used mine earlier and I think it broke.
I can do mine.
Thank you. I look at someone else. Rope.
I only have body oil.
Rope?
I have a 10-foot pole.
Does anyone enter a pack? If you do, you got a rope.
I have her back
I think I also gave my rope to somebody.
months ago when we
I
were
have a
on the
horn.
boat that sank.
Let me see
I
if
take
we
the
have-
rope that Gossa gave to someone. Oh, look at that. We have it. Because clearly someone didn't mark it in the inventory, but it's just fun. I start. Gossa, can you tie a very good knot? You're probably better at this than me.
I can.
And I use seamstress store to. I use seamstress.
I mean, kinda.
Fashionable knot.
I'm
Ooh.
0 point. God damn.
I believe in it. Gossa, whole heart.
It's a very pretty knot. You don't know knot.
She gives them a thumbs up.
Fair enough. You're
Oh,
ready, Gossa.
okay.
Me and you, we go to the other end. We fly back. I actually rope totally because I can just fly if I fall.
Hey.
Yeah, much lighter than you 3 fuckers though. 3 hulking dudes.
It's just sound of like, you know, that stretching sound they make in animated shows and shit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Killer man.
Yeah.
But yeah. You wait
Oh,
10 minutes for your refresh.
I also have a grappling hook.
That
No.
would be good for securing it on the other end. I will tie a little knot for the grappling hook in one of it. Oh, I can. Never mind. Actually, grappling hook might be bad. Not be bad for an arrow shot in the future. But also let me know when you're done refocusing.
I'm good.
Excellent. I fly over.
All
Wait,
right.
how the fuck is she gonna get over?
Gossa?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
with
think
the
I
rope,
don't think
silly.
we've this. Oh shit!
Wings unfold from Gossa's back part, and she lifts gracefully into the air.
Fucking.
She's a dainty. Alrighty.
Oh, rest in peace.
I'll try not to let you die.
Yeah.
Anadi and Asa flitter and flutter their way across to this pillar. You find somewhere, possibly a very hardy tree.
I'm gonna look around
Alright.
while we're flying over. I want to see trees. Dickheads. I'm looking.
You don't see any
Hmm.
dickhead, but
Thank God.
give me a perception
34 if
check.
there's a trap.
So,
Uh,
the island. One moment. As I
as
yeah,
you
find the right map.
was him. We don't need.
Alright.
You're safe here, right?
As
Wait, no, there was
you
maps for the other one.
flutter around and over, it seems to be the build itself is in mostly well condition, despite the fact it's seemingly in the middle of a volcano. But as you encroach, a odd number of snakes on this island. As you also get closer, there are some birds and monkeys. Birds fly away. The monkeys will begin to shimmy onto the vines and root systems away from whatever giant flying predators are coming after them.
Gossa dive bombs them.
They jump into the
Well.
magma to get away from you.
I was gonna say if you can grab one into the lava.
Jesus, what the fuck?
She's going through a phase right now, but then the
Her bird
snakes,
instincts have taken over.
the very interesting looking serpents that seem for the most part for you.
Yeah. As per what Shasha said, all the snakes fucking are bad, so maybe when we get a chance, but not right now. Anai is going to take the fact that, like you said, there were other normal wildlife here, meaning that there's possibly no other predators here. Hopefully, looks at the DM. I'm sure these things weren't more stealth.
Oh yeah, yeah.
To
These monkeys
get
totally aren't
near,
like the outbreak monkeys.
they caused the blue monkey or
Yeah.
whatever it is. To fly down to a tree and Ross's help. Hopefully, try and tie a good enough knot.
I mean, if it's a grappling hook, you can just stick it in the tree.
I'll do that.
You don't need to tie a knot. But yeah, you believe you have a rather secure, very dangerous rope bridge for other people to come across. Though it's probably more secure than like the vines and the fruits.
Enough. Yeah. In fact, no, wait, I can't do Actually, no, I can't do that. I'm going to, now that we're here, I'm going to leave my backpack on this side.
Okay.
No, I'll fly back over. I'll leave my backpack there. And, all right, whoever wants to cross first, let me know. And I will fly underneath the rope. And basically, however many people it takes to ferry, I can now carry a maximum of, where is it? I can now carry a maximum of 10 or 10 more encumbrance before I reach my max. So whoever drops, I should be able to catch because a normal medium creature is fucking 6 bulk.
So the three NPCs are like, nah, fuck that. And
Fair enough.
so it's just
Actually, Bag of Nails, be on sniper duty. That's perfect.
yeah, he's like Roger, and he'll take up a position somewhere in a tree on the other side.
And then he
And
disappears.
Shashik, you see Shashik just jump into a bush, and then Mbok jumps in after him, and Shashik throws him out of the bush, so he hides in the bush. But yeah,
All right,
with enough
so
effort, the main party makes it onto this little island thing.
I grab my shit back and then fly back over.
do we have to make checks or anything?
Nah, if you guys just take your time.
Okay.
I can also technically hold you from beneath to kind of like alleviate some weight on that rope.
Well, I was asking because I get special bonuses to climbing and stuff like that. So.
I can wall jump.
DM, I want to roll to possibly fall.
Well, no, I'm okay with this.
I'm the one without art. I can make the roll.
No.
If I do, you can just draw me a new thing.
But yeah, you guys make your way onto this island. That's the only real word I can think of for it. And yeah, it's not that big, but it does have a good little bit of walking around area. As I said, the birds flew away, the monkeys swung away, and the snakes, for the most part, just kind of slither away from you, somewhat lazily. But yeah,
Okay.
you guys are
Uh,
on
t-
the island.
Are there any symbols or reliefs or anything on the building?
Make me
Yeah.
perception checks, investigation checks.
I see everything.
Oh,
Anadi also sees everything.
bro, we have the highest perceptions, so we rolled the same thing.
Yeah.
Anybody
I want
else
to
have
say
eyes?
Alexander is just casually glancing around.
Thank God.
32. Let's see. You believe that you can see... Oh, I guess I should move you guys to the map so you can see what you see. And see what you saw. And small kind of compound, like most of the other shrines. And what you could see is towards the what appears to be the main doorway, there does appear to be some relief with some writing and possibly other inscriptions. But and at the main columns, similar to the other place that had the commandants encircling the pillars, these have serpents.
This might be the shrine to Moa, because that's the one with the snake. Because that's what we have in my thing. Yeah, I'm gonna look around for some possible language, like on the last one where we learned that Shigambi's trial was. Why am I doing the accent? That Shigambi's trial was, what was it? Honor? Courage? I'm trying to remember what it was.
Yeah, I believe it was honor. But
Yeah.
you see what Alexander points out, the sort of inscriptions towards the main door. So presumably you guys kind of walk towards that to see, or get a better look at it. And it is indeed more old Omuan. And as you guys get closer, you seem to startle some of the snakes who weren't aware of your approach. And you watch as they coil up and spring away like jack-in-the-boxes.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Take a step back. Before taking another step forward to see if I can look at the language, which, because I leveled up and increased my intelligence, I can take a new language, and I chose Omuan, so I don't have to roll for Omulor anymore.
And so,
Nadi started
using
to
what you
realize
have
and put it
learned
together.
of Old Omuan, you can read the engraving, and it says, Moa teaches us that secrets hide the truth. Explore. Oh, yeah. That's it. It's actually kind of short. Moa teaches us that secrets hide the truth.
This might be a trial of secrets. Who's been keeping good secrets?
I feel like I've been pretty forthcoming about most things.
Secrets,
Yeah.
I'll never tell. Secret.
I
I'll
mean,
see you
I
in
kept a
hell.
secret at the beginning. That's about it. I've kind of been open with everything else going forward. I mean, I might just go in with whoever's going in because I got the eyes for traps. But yeah,
I mean, I'll follow you.
yeah. Does the door look like a heavy stone door like the honor trial was? Do I need my three big men to open it? DM.
One moment. Actually, this passage doesn't have a door.
Oh. Use my eyes.
Your elven eyes peering into the dark. You can see a small passageway
I
that
don't
leads
know
into a
why
deeper
this was
chamber.
like this.
Oh yeah. The walls of this rubble-strewn corridor are carved with serpents, and arrow slits are spaced along them every 5 feet. Cobwebs fill the arrow slits and hang like drapes from the corridor ceiling. Above the entrance, a stone plaque bears the message that you already read.
Does anyone have anything on them? Actually, you know what? I'll do this. Actually, no. I'm gonna ask first. Does anyone have something that's worth, or that's as heavy as possibly 2 bulk or more that I could throw in here?
Actually, I do, and I'll reach my
great.
hand into the bag of holding, and I'll pull out 5 crafting bulk that we won't need anymore.
Okay.
Roll it down. Roll it down. I think.
Do I need to roll anything, Zach?
So you just
think
have
he
a bunch
wants
of
to.
junk in your hand?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Is
okay.
the idea
That we're
this-
not
this-
gonna need anymore.
all this
Uh-huh.
junk is heavy?
Callie, who?
It's 5 bulk.
Okay.
So
Where are you throwing it?
I'll say I'll throw 1 bulk of it. So I'll do it in the middle.
All All right, right into the middle. You take about a what you can consider a bulk, something kinda chunky, and do
Yeah.
your best to like lob it halfway into the hallway. And with a resounding thud, nothing happens.
Can you do it on the one right below you as well?
All right, I'll do it again. The
All
one
right,
right in front of
you
me.
spike it into the paneling right in front of you, and once again, there's a resounding thud that breaks the silence. And nothing.
Okay, so with that,
Alright.
I'll tentatively, without really, without pushing my torso into the thing, I'm just gonna tap it with my foot.
You place your foot
Tap, tap,
with
tap,
no
tap it in.
pressure at all onto the
Alright, give me a
first
moment.
section.
Well, no, I didn't say no pressure. I just said I'm gonna tap it.
As he does that, I just peek around the corner, 41 for traps. that's gotta be crit.
Nothing happens.
All right,
There's no traps.
Let's find out. 41.
Doesn't seem to be.
all right. So in that
Yes.
case,
It's
how
weird.
how-
It seems like this would be trapped. In fact, the arrow slits seem to heavily imply that it is trapped, or at least heavily guarded. But nothing
Zig, just
triggers.
raise your shield and move
Yeah,
it slowly.
I'm gonna hold my shield up in front of me, and I'm gonna.
I wonder if somebody's already triggered these then.
Might be.
You step in, nothing happens.
Alright, Zig, wait a moment.
And while
I'm gonna
it's
look
not
down.
unnerving that traps aren't being sprung, it's unnerving that there aren't no traps being sprung.
Kind of. I'm gonna look down the arrow slits. Zig, wait before you go
Okay.
into that next room, possibly.
Gets an arrow in the eye.
Exactly. I don't want that shit to happen.
My eye!
Ka-kunk, foot, foot.
All right, so you're peering into these dark, cobweb-filled rooms. I will need another
yeah.
perception check.
Hey,
please.
spiders! Spiders, are there any spiders in here? Hello?
You call out for spiders.
Yep.
There are none.
Oh. Well, if there's no spiders, that means there's nothing to worry about in the cobwebs. And I light a torch and I will throw one into each of these rooms to see. To give
Alright.
me, so I don't have to possibly roll
You
a perception
shoved
check.
one through each of the arrow slits, and it begins to burn some of the cobwebs a little bit and dimly illuminate each room. And in each room, each chamber, I guess. Wait, is this the right one? D and Echo. Okay, so I'll just. Which room do you light up first?
Left.
Alright, the left one.
Delta. Or whatever. You said D and Echo, so.
Alright, so in this chamber, one to your left, a statue of a
Say.
coiled serpent dominates this web-filled room. The statue is missing its head, which lies broken on the floor next to a stone cube.
Ow! There's a fucking cube there.
Huh.
I'm gonna look to the other one and do the same thing.
You
And if possible, without lighting a different torch, I'm gonna see if I can reach in through the air slit and throw the same torch through.
cannot, as
Oh, okay. Well,
is a
throw
drop.
another one. Fair enough. I didn't know if the air slits went all the way down to the floor, because technically
they
just
do
crawled
not.
through. Good to know.
And
there's
in
another
this
fucking thing.
chamber, a large statue of a coiled serpent dominates this web-filled room. Clutched in the statue's jaw is a stone cube.
Oh, what? Wait a minute.
There's two in here.
That's might not be a
I'll-
good thing.
I'll step forward.
All right,
Yeah.
one moment as I turn the page.
You see 50 snakes.
50 snakes that fall down upon you. With what little
Indiana
light you
Jones
guys
trap.
have.
He has low light vision.
I do.
All right. So then you catch fair glimpses from the outside light and the flickering of the torches. In the middle of this room, a stone cube rests on a plain stone pedestal. Statues of 12 tribal warriors jut from the surrounding walls, aiming bows at the pedestal. The floor in front of the pedestal bears a mosaic depicting a monstrous serpent and a furious monkey. Moss obscures most of the details, though.
You said moss
Oh.
Yeah.
obscures?
Moss, as in
Oh
plant.
boy.
Might as well be 50 snakes. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
I'll attempt to wipe away the moss on wherever it's at.
Wait,
All right.
Zane, don't fucking touch
You
anything.
step into the chamber. The door
Oh,
slams behind
fuck,
you.
you idiot.
No, I'm just kidding. But let's
Oh,
see.
thank God.
Oh boy.
Let's see. As
There's some
you
Indiana Jones bullshit happening there.
Yeah, fucking, he about to die. Hey, we might not actually need his art.
No.
You're the one who's touching things, bro.
All right, you go in there and you wipe off moss from the pedestal, revealing a display of a mighty serpent and a rather sinister-looking monkey in the depths of battle with each other. And there is some inscription.
Oh, fuck. Ziggs, what do you say?
I see a monkey and a snake just duking it out.
A munchie clutching his snake,
Yeah.
and a snake clutching his
What
monkey.
Is there also a lizard man in there?
No, but there's a spider and an orc.
Well, before we fucking touch anything, I'm gonna read the inscription.
Too late.
No,
You already touched on
yeah,
it.
well, is there an inscription? Is there an inscription? What is
Yeah.
in the room?
Yeah, there
Alright.
is. You go up and he shows you the writing, and there are two major segments of writing. First one set is pretty brief and simple. It says, "Death rewards a thief deceived. Truth comes from the serpent's mouth."
Death
And the
rewards-
much larger
Oh.
segment, let's see, is a retailing of part of the tale.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Part of the retelling of the tale of the 9 gods of Omu. That night, a Sioux beast broke into Ubtal's palace and stole a... Wait, is this the right one? Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. That night, a Sioux beast broke into Ubtal's palace and stole a pail of water for the Omuans. When the god came running to find it, the Sioux beast hid the pail in a Jakuli's burrow. Ubtal asked the jungle animals where his water was hidden, and Moa, the Jakuli, was too honest to lie. When Wongo, the Sioux beast, found out Moa had betrayed him, he vowed to couch the Jakuli and eat him up.
Shit. So, we now know that Moa is a Jakuli, which was the snake, and I know what a Sioux beast is because we figured that out a while ago. It's a monkey. So that's
Okay.
Wongo. So Wongo and Jakuli is probably who's fighting this statue here. So, a death, but Gossa, probably good with puzzles. Bob as well. I'm gonna walk by Alexander and
What was that rhyme again?
death rewards a thief deceived. Truth comes from the serpent's mouth.
Oh,
We have
well then
three
this is a fake.
snakes.
No, wait, hold on. What
Wait.
was the writing on the pillars outside?
I come
Moa
back
teaches
outside.
us that secrets hide the truth.
Moa teaches us that secrets hides the truth. So there.
So it's the one in the snake's mouth?
There's
Yeah,
three of,
like
yeah.
that's what would make sense with that rhyme, because this would be fake and it leads to death because you got fooled.
Wait, oh yeah. Describe the statues again. This one. Let's do it north, west, east.
So the ones in these sacred cobweb rooms?
Well, we'll do this one first. What does this one look like? I know it's fighting.
Oh,
Wongo,
all in
but-
this room, all of the represented by crossbows, they are 12 ancient Omuan warriors, all with bows drawn, pointing at the cube.
Oh, there's no statue here. I
Those
thought
are
there
the
was. My
statues.
fault. Fair enough.
Each of these crossbows is a
then-
statue. And here,
Sorry. Yes.
in here, this is the coiled serpent with a broken head. And this one is the coiled serpent clutching a cube. However, there is also a cube in here laying on the floor, and a cube laying on this pedestal.
Oh, well, if this thing had its head broken off, like, the cube could have been in its mouth.
Well, that's the thing, though. It's 50-50. Death rewards a thief deceived. So if we fuck up, it sounds like we get death. Very fun.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
the
Well,
serpent's mouth. Wait. In the tale, did Chikuli win against Wongo?
It doesn't say.
He made Wongo fucking mad though for lying, right?
Yeah, he made Wongo mad for telling Ubtal the truth, and then Wongo promised Jakuli that he would eat him for betraying him.
This is
So,
odd. Does the
I
cut on the you first?
no matter what we do, I feel like I should be the one to grab it because I have the greatest chance of surviving because I'll
Not
come
that one,
back
then.
at one.
Not that one then.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
one of these two.
It's not this one. I think it's this one that has the broken head.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the
How
thing I was going to ask.
how will we even get it though?
Well, does the head does it look like it was a clean cut, like it was intentional, or does it look like it broke off? Because if it was a clean cut, it might be that that is the side that Wongo got its revenge, but the other side, he didn't.
It is very hard to tell because it is heavily damaged from both
Can
breaking off and colliding onto the floor.
can we
Um,
can we get in these? Like, can
You
we get
Yeah,
these?
like
They are too small.
how the fuck will we even get in there?
Zach,
Does anyone have a pickaxe?
I want to go back in this room and I want to try and see if I can find like a hidden door or something like that, or like a button.
Make a perception check.
Ooh,
Do not.
ooh,
There's one right
This-
there on the cube.
ooh.
You think that taking the cube will reveal a secret passage?
No, I'll like, hey, I'm not seeing anything. Can someone help me look for like a secret in this big room because I don't know if us breaking down a wall is going to be the answer.
Is there? Do you DM and
Yes.
BB, I suppose? Do you need to have detect magic or something like that to reveal if something potion or something? Gossa, do you have detect magic? Bob, forgot that we have magic casters in the party half the time.
So detect
All right.
magic detects the presence of magic in your area, and read aura, you decipher what kind of magic it is.
I don't have that.
Gossa, you seem to have read aura. Do you want to come in here?
Yeah, Gossa will take a look.
We might be able to use that on the fucking things and the snakes as well.
So what are you using read aura on?
Whatever they need me to.
The cube.
So I'll check out the cube.
Wait, actually, does the cube we already have, is that magic?
I don't.
You don't
remember.
know.
All right. Well, I'll or who has that?
You do.
Is it okay?
Gossa
I'll,
does. She took-
or
she took
or
it.
like for we should see if the correct cube we have is magic. We'll see if that way there'll be a baseline to see if the other one that we're looking for is magic.
So what is Gossa doing?
I'm gonna read R on the cube.
On the one you guys have, or the one in that room?
I think it's the one in the room that they
Okay.
want to do.
We can do them in any order. Yeah.
One moment.
I mean, I can target up to 10 objects.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
She could get all of them then,
Read.
because she's got
Oh,
30 foot. Yeah.
Hmm.
You don't even. Yeah, you don't even need to see it, so she can just target all of them.
And so Oh, so how big is the aura?
It's just I can target up to 10 objects within 30 feet.
Okay. And so you catch. And so you're hitting all 3 of those cubes. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. So, based off your presence, or based on your knowledge of there being 3 distinct cube objects, you attempt to target them with Read Aura. Oh, excuse me. And let's see. Trying to see if there is any difference. One moment as I Google something. Beep-a-doo. All right. So, from the 3 cubes, you detect 1 object has the illusion school, and 2 objects have the abjuration school.
Which is which?
The one in front is the illusion school.
Oh.
And both the cubes in these rooms give off the abjuration school.
Can't help anymore. Sit outside.
So it's none of these?
Well, no. This one's the illusion.
Yeah.
These 2 are protected. One of them might have a different kind of protection spell, though. Like, one might be a bomb, the other one might be, I don't know, magic armor.
Interesting.
And then, so the thing that my character's standing on, like, what is that? Is that the thing that the moss was on?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's what the pictures and the inscriptions were also on.
Okay. Is there anything other than the cube on the pillar?
Nope.
Since time has passed, can I attempt to another perception check?
Let's see. I will say if you guys spend at least 1 hour here, then yes.
Okay.
And so if you guys spend another hour here looking over, trying to find something, Zig can go ahead and make another perception check. 38. And with that, you find 2 things. Between the 1st and 2nd statue and the 11th and 12th statue, you find very subtle secret passageways that lead into each chamber.
Okay. I'll point them out, and I'll step into this room.
You step into it. The torch is getting to the point where it's gonna flicker out soon.
Hey, Gossa, you might want to join us out of here, just in case. Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Is besides the cube, is there anything else in here?
The snake statue and cobwebs.
Okay. Since I have a better look at the snake statue, is there anything about it that, like, besides like the broken head, is there anything about it that's like weird?
No.
Okay. I'll pick up the cube.
You pick it up, and it seems just like the other cube that you guys have grabbed, except all the reliefs, all the sides, have a relief of a serpent instead of a cat.
Okay. And then I will walk back into this room, like kind of like crouch walking, just in case if stuff starts going haywire, and I'll slowly start.
All right. One moment. As soon as you step into this room,
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
let's see.
Explode.
Do, 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 do. All right. As soon as you step the precipice, the point of entry into that chamber, the cube like disappears into a puff of green smoke. And then you can hear the audible sound of a volley of archers just and I need you
What the fuck?
to make me a reflex save.
I need you to make 12
Ooh,
D6.
can someone gift me a hero point?
You can have mine.
I
Okay,
use mine.
You can have mine.
okay, thank you. I love you.
Yeah, that's right. Kiss me. Mwah.
Mwah. All right, 34.
A 34. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Where is it?
Well, it's at least 12D something.
Let's see.
Or maybe, because it's higher level traps, it's 24D something.
Oh boy.
Do, do, do.
There also should be no traps in the hall if you fucking make your way back, because I got a 41. There's no fucking.
Internet. All right.
Nope.
So normally it would be 49 points of piercing damage, but because you take only half, let me do another math. You take 25 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And after that initial volley, you can hear the sounds of bowstrings being drawn again. What do you do?
Okay, I'll quickly run into this one.
All right. Give me another reflex save.
What the fuck?
You're taking them 3D12 plus 24, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You're taking double. That's a crit fail. So.
Indeed.
It's a crit fail.
So 80 points of piercing damage
Oh my
as you
god.
get lit up by non-existent arrows.
Dude, get out of LOS. Get out of LOS.
And as you enter that room again, you can hear the drawstrings getting taut again. But now you're
But he's
in
not
this
line of
room,
sight.
wounded heavily.
All right. I'll hobble over to here and I'll stick my hand out. Could someone please touch me?
It's been
As
so
you see
long.
blood you see blood dripping from my fingers. Like, help! Help me!
Oh, Gasa and Alexander got you, so 60.
I'm giving them both.
Okay, so then 90.
Okay.
They come up and they grope your hands, filling you with positive thoughts.
All right. So if you guys didn't see it, so I grabbed the cube, right? And
Yeah.
as soon as I stepped into the room, it turned into a green puff of smoke.
No, I think we understand what happened when you went. Oh!
Fuck! Fuck!
Oh, the pain, the pain.
And okay, so
Yeah, got this riddle wrong, man.
so the cube in the room that I'm in, did it have the same type of aura?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna toss it into this room.
All right.
Why wouldn't you throw it to us?
Because it
Well,
can't.
actually, hold on. Wait. What? it won't fit through the arrow slit.
It will not, because they're
Oh,
arrow
okay,
slits, not cube slits.
okay. So wherever the
Oh,
uh,
wait. Can the bag fit through the arrow slit? Because it's a bag.
If you pass them an empty bag,
Well, no, the bag will hold it.
oh, then sure.
okay, so I'll pick it up, put it in the bag, and hand it to whoever was there.
Oh, he's got
Yoink.
up. No, he's dead.
I'll take it.
All right, and then I'll open it up and see if it fizzles.
See if what fizzle.
The cube.
Does it fizzle?
Oh, are you taking the cube back out?
Sure.
All right, you reach in and you pull the cube out, and it seems to remain solid.
Might be the real one.
Guess we'll never know.
Question is are you safe?
Just hey, Nutty, check this out. Hey, it fizzled. That wasn't it.
Did I hear him say that?
If
Yeah,
he
he
says
said
it
it
to
out
you,
loud. You didn't see, I guess.
All right. While I'm in
That's
here,
fucked up, Alexander.
yeah, that I do I believe you?
do
Do
think
you?
Alexander would
Do you have
like-
any reason to not believe me?
No, I don't. I don't really have a
Oh,
reason to
no.
not believe you.
Zig it fucking worked. He's lying. Don't fucking touch the one in the middle.
Well, while I'm in here, I'm gonna proceed. I want to take a close look at the statue.
Okay.
Jesus.
And so it is a rather large statue. It has an odd carving in its mouth, so that stone cube could fit into its mouth. And yeah, it's a rather large snake, although its head is covered in feathers. Only its head.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that information, but I feel like this was the right cube. So I'm
The
going
world may
to
never know.
quickly run out.
All right, you do your best to dart through the room and down the hallway, and you seem to do that completely fine.
Okay.
Yay!
Hmm.
Yay!
All right, and then I'll take the bag back from Alexander. Do we want both cubes in here?
Yeah, I'm kind of
I don't
no.
know.
How about I'll hold on to that one now, and if I get another fucked up dream, then I'll probably give it back. But we just
Okay.
don't want one person to have a cube in case they get eaten or
Okay.
fall down into the lava or something.
So what cube was already in the bag?
We
You
had
guys have-
Shigambi.
yep.
We now have the Moa stairs.
Yep.
Which I should change that.
Okay, so I'm actually writing it in the bag that way I don't forget. I spelled it
Yeah.
completely wrong, but
Yeah, and I will put this in mine, but the Moa in mine. I just set them to light bulk.
Yep. They each weigh exactly 1 pound.
Interesting.
Well,
I really want to. I know this one's not real, but I want to move it anyway to see what happens.
Don, what do
Why
you think's gonna
don't-
fucking happen? You're gonna get shot again.
why doesn't somebody just shoot an arrow at it and see if they can knock it over?
Oh, yeah. I walk over.
Just see
here.
what happens.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. I gotta roll something first. Time it. All right. I fire a bolt.
All right.
Do I gotta roll to hit this thing?
No, it's stationary as long as you don't roll a 1.
All right. There you go.
All right. You fire. It hits the cube, goes right through it, and into the wall. And once that happens, you hear the very familiar sound of a volley of arrows get set off, but you don't see any.
Naughty, you could go pick up those arrows.
I'm not fucking going to pick up anything in that fucking room. I'm good.
So does it go off 3 times again?
It goes off once.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trusting that.
Yeah,
All right. So so this one just must be the right one then.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm gonna hope because we
Only
decided
physical
to
one.
fuck with every single one. Yeah, it's the only one that you touched that was real, right?
I mean the other one, the first one I touched felt real, and then it puffed into smoke. But I mean, but this one didn't.
So yeah, it's the real one, probably.
Yeah, most
I'm-
likely.
Probably.
This is a god of deception. We'll find out later if it fucks with us.
I mean,
No,
the
no,
the
no.
only other thing I can think of is
He-
like
He
Trickster, sorry.
teaches you to be honest.
No, he doesn't. He told it.
Yeah.
He's fucking. Where is it? Death rewards a thief, deceived. It's a trickster god. I don't believe this dude's a trial of honesty at all.
But his story said that he got in trouble with the other trickster god because he told the truth because he couldn't
That is
lie.
true. That is true. Maybe we'll
Like,
just
what
have
if-
to believe him.
I mean, I could just stick my head back in there. It's like, hey, can I have a cube?
You might get shot for that.
Or you could try
I
putting.
suppose
one
there's
of-
only one way to find out.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
you could always try putting the real cube
Come on, Zig.
onto the cloud over here and see what happens.
Put your shield up.
All right. I'll lift my shield up, and I'll stand here and I'll be like, hey, just so you know that I did take that cube, but just so we could do good. So yeah, okay, I'm being honest here.
Are you just speaking aloud to the void?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guy's
anything
crazy. He's
happen?
talking to himself, guys.
No.
Okay. God, I'm just gonna believe that we have the real cube now.
You can believe whatever you want. It's your choice.
What
Zach, I
asshole.
hate you. You making me question everything.
Listen, you almost died. How about you take a break out here and then we figure out what to do next?
All right, I'll just plop on the steps and be like, "Is it the real one?"
And with that, we
Good.
do
I mean,
have
you can
only
look it over.
10 minutes left of normal playtime. So do you guys
We'll find
want
out
to
next
yeah,
time.
do you want to call
Oh!
this pause here, or is there anything you
Oh,
want
is
to do
BB
with the
back?
next 10 minutes?
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm
am.
gonna
Oh.
look at my bird and be like, "Are you able to help us figure out if we have the real cube?"
I'm not your fucking friend. I keep telling you.
He goes, I don't know anything about these.
Okay, it was worth a shot. Okay, I'm sad now. I just want to be friends. Would you
Listen,
like a
man, I'm your
cracker?
friend.
He goes, no, I don't eat.
Oh. What about a gentle pet?
He goes, if you must.
Let's go. Yeah,
Oh, okay. And I will gently pat him.
that's very tsundere.
Fine, whatever.
They-
Not like I liked you anyway, Baka.
Listen, all I'm saying is there's a reason why so many animals like getting petted. They can't reach certain places.
It's almost like
True.
petting has a magical effect on wild animals.
It's
And
Not that I-
people.
Not that
It's
I
so good.
condone anyone watching this stream to go out and pet random wild
I'm gonna go
animals.
into the woods
Pet a
and
black
pet a
bear.
raccoon.
Man, I want to hug a bear so fucking bad.
Dude,
you can
the
do
amount
that.
of people that have been telling me that recently, unironically, you're probably like the 4th person.
Well, like they just look so cute, and I just wanna scruff up their face, and I know it's gonna kill me, but like I don't care.
That'll be.
You
the
should.
last
You
hug
should
ever.
care. No, you absolutely should care.
Yeah, like you
If you-
scruff up its face and it's gonna eat yours. So like,
Well-
that when you come down, if you come down to Georgia, you want to go hunting for black bears?
I mean, yeah, sure, I guess, as long as I can hug it.
He said,
You can
"Fuck
do
it."
whatever you want to if you find it, and it's gonna do whatever it wants to you too.
Oh no.
Just
No,
don't.
fuck that.
The only time you don't fuck with a black bear is if it has its kids. Otherwise, you can generally scare them away yourself.
You shouldn't try, but you can.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But anything
do we
in
wanna-
game wise you guys want it to occur within the next 9 minutes now?
do we want to go
just
to
gonna
the
refocus.
next?
Okay.
Do we want to plan to go to the next shrine or to go help Imbok? I think the shrine or the next shrine might be a good idea.
The next
So
shrine you guys know about, or the next closest one that you
That
know
one.
about, would be that one, which would
okay.
be backtracking, I guess, for
Only a little.
getting the frog guy home.
So I can't remember what was this?
That I think that had to.
This is
Was this like the snake things?
yeah.
No, the snakes were more north, weren't they?
No,
They were over
this-
here,
This
right?
is predominantly where Bag of Nails said he has seen a lot of snake person activity, and this is where he has said he has seen a lot of lizard person activity.
Where did he see demon activity? Where did he remember that?
It's
Back
across the
over
river,
here
right?
on the main raised walkway, he saw two people just walking, which is
Hmm.
by itself
Very
very
bold.
weird. Just
Yeah.
two people, and then just two people blatantly walking out in the open like that, even weirder.
Hmm.
You know, because
It is
Hey,
weird.
how do you delete the squiggles? Oh wait, I just figured it out.
delete drawing?
With the delete key.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
All right. Well, I will have you all know I'm down to 17 crossbow bolts. I have 5 tar bolts as well. So 22 in total. But yeah. I feel
Seems like
like
a
we
endless
did
supply
good.
in this temple.
I don't. I look at the ground. I look at the ground from my position. Do I see any fucking arrows left on the ground?
Inside the temple, no. Just like you
Yeah.
don't see any arrows sticking out of Zig.
I was gonna say yeah,
What
because
the-
otherwise he would have come out looking like a pincushion. Homie crit failed. He took every shot.
I crit failed twice. Thank you again, Alexander. That shit was scary.
You should be dead.
Now I gotta actually draw Zig in his fucking evil armor. Ugh.
My armor's not evil.
I know it's not evil. It's just that it's. I'm trying to do a unique rather than just following
Yeah.
guides of everyone else.
But yeah,
Not as easy only because I knew how to draw the guy girl because I made it up.
but I guess this will be our stopping point for this week. Unless anyone has anything else last minute that they want to bring up or discuss or whatever.
Yeah, they were only allegations.
What?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But how is the 26th, the next Friday, looking for everyone?
Should be good for me.
Yeah, probably fine.
Likewise.
Alrighty.
Yep,
5 for
should
5.
be.
Well, if that is kosher for everyone, that should be kosher for me. And so, thank you all to my players, my buds. I hope you guys have been enjoying letting me torture you in Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you all, anyone watching this now or in the future. And we'll hope to see you guys next time.
Love you.
Night stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.